Hi, my name is Alex. I'm an indie developer from Russia, and a few days ago I decided to do an experiment to make a devlog about my game, Selfloss, in English. I did several devlogs before, but in Russia I received several messages from English speakers that I should do something for them. And I thought, like, alright, I should do this. Maybe it will attract more people to my game. So, as I said, I make games. I do not work in a professional game dev studio or anything like that. I'm actually a Unreal Engine and game design teacher at the local university. But I released two games on Steam before. They were made on Unity, and now I'm making my third project and making this one on Unreal. I'm a big fan of fantasy games, movies, books, and basically the whole fantasy theme. And Selfloss is a story-driven fantasy game in a setting of ancient Russia and Iceland. It's about an old man trying to help other people and fantasy creatures. The world itself of Selfloss game is very religious, and this religion is about praying to the fishes and whales. The word self-loss itself is just imaginary word. Uh, Although I received already several jokes about dental stuff like floss, this thing. Like, man, what kind of floss do you sell in this game? So let's come back. The word self-loss, um, in the lore of the game, it's a name for a wake ritual. It's this ritual helps you to overcome the death of the person you loved. In Russia, at least, this wake ritual or wake ceremony is held on the day after the burial, and I guess on the ninth day, and after the 40th days, like after the burial. And self-loss ritual in my game is a kind of wake ritual or ceremony that should be like performed when a person just cannot accept the death of a relative or a lover and so on. And our main hero, our protagonist, is the old man. uh, he doesn't have a name yet. um, he's a priest that can perform such self-loss rituals. It's like not every person in this fantasy world can do that. So the core story is about you or the old man traveling around the world of the game, finding uh, creatures and people that are in griefs and performing self-loss rituals for them. So yeah, this game is not really like a happy one kind of the game, but it's like somber a little bit. Um, you can try as a demo on Steam, by the way, and just write me back all the feelings and emotions. But at the same time, I'm not the kind of person that love like brutal games, when you're just killing a bunch of monsters and blood is everywhere. No, this game is like calm, somber, but at the same time, it's like about goodness in all of us and about eagerness in every person to help others. I believe in that, I truly do. So, the very important moment in the core gameplay is that you're focusing on the interaction between the player and the old man's stuff. He's a kind of magician. Yeah, I know, I said that he's like a priest, but he's like a priest with magical powers. It's called Wolf in Slavic culture. So you control the hero with the left stick and his magical stuff with the right stick on the gamepad. And this mechanic was inspired by the Brothers Tale of the Sons game, and I really like this game. But only in my game, the stuff always like follows the hero, but you like rotate it around the old man. And this magical stuff has spells in it that you unlock throughout the game to solve like more complex puzzles. There are also a boat in this game. Um, so to make traversal more interesting, more energetic, to give to a player a sense of freedom, you know. There are puzzles and boss fights in the game, but overall, I can tell that it's not a hardcore type game. It's more like for players that love to focus on the atmosphere, story, and nice pacing of the gameplay. Actually, pacing is really important for the games. I feel that this is a thing that many developers just miss. Again, don't want to tell you too much about the gameplay. You can just go on Steam and download free demo of Selfloss right now. As you can see, I take a lot of attention to the game's aesthetics. It includes graphics and music basically. 99% of all models here just were made by myself. And music also, it's really important for me like to make music myself. I just use an electric guitar and record it directly to the sound card and then processing it in audio software. Sometimes I use like a real violin bow and sometimes electronic bow for the guitar to achieve, you know, like this Sigur Rosish, you can say, sound, to add some Icelandic magical vibe. It's all great, but what about current state of the game? I guess I can say that the game is ready for about 65%. Basically all mechanics and most of the visual content is ready. I just need to combine it all to make levels, and also I still have quite a lot of work to do with sound and music. Um, Cutscenes also. The game is in development for 2 years now, and I feel that I need like at least a year more to finish it. But I hope that it will it will be basically finished like to the end of the summer, and then I just will spend additional time to polish it and fixing bugs and all that. So I guess this is it for this devlog. I know it feels more like an introductory video to you, but it was supposed to be so. And sorry for any grammar or spelling mistakes. Again, English is not my native. Subscribe to this channel, go check out the game, subscribe to my Twitter also, and have a nice day. Goodbye.